Yeah, what's up? Give me 1 second. I need my thing. Where's my thing? Where's the thing? Oh, no, that's not the thing. Okay, whatever. Um, eh. Okay, cool. Is there audio? Oh, there is. Oh wait, we got another one of these? I did this yesterday. It's not that interesting, not gonna lie. But that's cool. Can I get these today? Oh, I can. Oh, yeah. Get me in there. Wait, do I have... Wait. I need my inventory load, please. Please. Do I have the thing? Oh, I don't have the thing. Okay, wait. Go back. Go back. Oh. Okay. I guess while we're here, might as well do this.
Thank you for Add Astra.
Okay, now we get. Was it here? No, it was here. Yeah. I wanna get this weapon upgraded. Oh, fuck, wait. I need to clean my glasses. Ooh. Actually, that looks fine. Okay. Is this loud?
Quietly now.
Oh, that's fine.
At first, the flavor.
This. I need 6 gold ones. I'm not gonna count how many I'm getting here. Because math is bad.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted. Gotcha. A dash of frosted. Extinguished.
How much damage do I do? Yo, 30k? Just cut. Oh my god! Okay, yeah. Fuck, Skirk is just it, man. He's just it. Okay, we have 1 gold here. Boop.
Let my name echo in song. Goose on the loose. Off to the free. Quietly now. Start.
Bro. And it's really nice when characters you like are just strong as fuck.
Let the world come alive. Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha. Busted. A little elusive.
Okay. I don't know if this is enough. We have 22 of these. Ah, fuck it, let's use all 5.
Time to shine. Strike a burst of flavor. Annihilate.
Boop. Okay. Hopefully that's enough. and then we can go. Why is Shilona in here now? You weren't here a second ago. Work. Weapon ascension. Ooh. That still might not be enough. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. We got perfect luck. Let me make these. There we go. Now she's perfect. Now I just need to up the talents, but I don't have this thing. So, you know, why are you here? Okay. I am not stunning anymore. We're doing the quest. I heard from reliable sources that the Skirk quest is absolutely fucking amazing. And we are gonna find out if that's true. What the fuck? What the hell is going on? What?
You feeling okay? We've been traveling all over lately, so maybe you've come down with something. That's it. We're getting Baiju to check you over.
Okay, so I'm gonna travel the entire continent to go to a doctor. That's a great idea. Amazing. Also, the fact that this quest is in Liyue kinda has me scared of who might not be voiced here. Skirk obviously is, but I don't really know who is in this quest, so we'll see. That was a really weird start to a quest already, like, very strange.
Oh. Baiju isn't in his shop.
Yeah.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju. He's resting today, but he said to send any patients to the back room.
Oh, she's just talking there.
Ah, okay. Thanks. We'll head on through.
Oh, wait, this is so different. Why? Okay. This is weird. No. Please, Baiju be voiced, please. Looks like we have a special guest.
Traveler,
Yes,
Paimon,
yes.
welcome. What can I do for you?
It's the Traveler. She looks absolutely beat these days. She has these huge dark circles around her eyes, like she hasn't slept a wink.
Have I slept though?
And she keeps spacing out. You have to call her name several times before she snaps out of it. What do you think it is? Is she sick?
Oh, is Traveler prone to sickness? I find this surprising. I mean, I don't know.
Very peculiar. In all the time we've been acquainted, this is the first time you've come to me with a health complaint. Come, let me take a look at
Come. So,
you.
Okay. Paimon does not like that expression, Baiju. It's not serious, is it?
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady, pulse is strong. Physically, you appear to be in good condition, Traveler. In theory, your energy level should reflect that. You should be feeling right as rain.
Well, and yet, I do feel like something is off.
Hence my concern. A clean bill of health is usually a good thing, but in this case, it likely means your situation is more complicated.
Okay.
Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition. But afflictions of a non-physical nature, they fall outside a doctor's realm of expertise.
Huh? Makes sense.
What do you mean, non-physical nature?
curses, dark magic, it's hard to say. It could just as easily be a simple case of mental fatigue. Why don't
Okay.
you rest here
Doubt
for a
it.
bit? Whatever it is we're dealing with, clues to your condition are sure to reveal themselves in time. Once we know the root cause, we can administer the right treatment.
Okay. I've seen my fair share of mental afflictions. To start with, some calming incense, a good night's sleep, and a good meal will do you a world of good.
In the meantime, Changsheng and I will review the relevant literature for afflictions that present with mental fatigue.
Okay. Still, we're not experts on this kind of thing. I say we should strongly consider calling in a specialist as soon as possible.
Oh, must be a rare condition if not even Baizhu and Changsheng have seen it before.
I mean, I kind of bet it's like Abyss related based on the weird filter we had when Paimon was talking to us at the beginning.
Well, all we can do is take their advice. You look like you're about to collapse anyway. Just get some rest. Paimon will be right here by your side. Fingers crossed you'll be all better when you wake up.
Oh, that's just the beginning, huh? Okay, I guess we rest. Okay, Paimon, I was supposed to be resting. Fuck you doing? Wait, what is it loading? Where am I going? What happened? Hello? Where am I? That's the great question. There's a thick fog covering my field of vision. This feels more real than a dream, but too chilling to be real life. My breath freezes in my throat before I can even exhale it. It feels like my soul has been wrenched from my body and thrust into a strange and unfamiliar space. Whichever direction I look in, there's no end in sight. And worse than that, I think there's something in the fog, following me like a shadow. If this is a dream, how long till I wake up? And if it's not, then where in the world am I? Oof. What in the... Something just pierced through the fog and stabbed me in the back. But there's no blood. There's a strange light coming from the wound. And I see this familiar looking spike retreating back into the darkness. Deep inside, it feels like a part of me is missing. And now another wave of fatigue is washing over me. It's a really weird beginning. Why are you loading again? What the fuck?
Traveler!
Oh, we're just back. Also, I need to turn on the lamp. Because I see that my camera already doesn't fucking see me.
Rise and shine! Time to wake up!
Wakey wakey!
For once, you're making Paimon look like an early riser. It's already afternoon. Hopefully all that sleep did you some good. Feeling any better?
Afternoon? That's my average time to wake up. I need you to check if there's a cut on my back.
A cut? What? Did you scratch yourself in your sleep? Alright, let Paimon take a look.
I assume there's not gonna be nothing there.
Nope, nothing there. Wait, did you have a nightmare?
Nightmare.
Okay, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the opposite. So, if you had a nightmare, maybe all you need is something to cheer you up. Come on, Paimon will treat you to something yummy.
Paimon will buy me food? That's crazy. That's actually insane. Where am I? Oh, okay, you and Paimon head to One-Man Restaurant. Sensing that something isn't right, Paimon orders a bunch of dishes to cheer you up.
What? So, in this dream, you were trapped in a weird place with thick fog everywhere, and then a spike came out of nowhere and stabbed you in the back?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well, that's a new one. Are you sure it was a dream? Because from the way you describe it, it sounds like you were really there.
I mean, yeah.
But then again, you woke up right where you went to bed. And you were definitely in a deep sleep this morning.
Oh shit, sorry. I hit my... Okay. I don't know what to make of it either.
Then it's decided. Paimon will stay up and watch over you tonight. If anyone tries to mess with you, Paimon will beat him up.
No, you won't.
Or, wake you up first and then we can beat him up together.
Paimon's smile has a way of putting me at ease. But what I saw is still bothering me. That dream was so chilling. And it feels... Oh, and it almost feels like there's something watching me from some corner of the world even now. Something stabbed me in my dream. But when I woke up, there was no wound. Still, if I focus on that area, I feel a vague aching. Almost as if deep underneath the flesh, something
Something is missing.
Did you just say something?
Wait, can Skirk speak into my head now? You heard that too?
The flesh remains whole, but the soul is incomplete.
Oh, she's just here.
Left unresolved. The mind will wither away along with it.
Hi, Skirk.
What the? Wait! Paimon remembers you! Your child's master!
Skirk. I'm calling her Skirk now. Now I will forget very soon. It's Skirk.
Right! What are you doing here? The last time we saw you was at the Primordial Sea in Fontaine,
Yeah,
right?
what is she doing here?
Then you left and never learned where you went after that. Child's been looking everywhere for you, by the way. What brings you to Wanmin Restaurant of all places? You came here looking for us? And were you the one behind that hocus pocus just now?
What do you mean just... Nothing happened just now, really.
Tell me, what is it that you saw? Tight-lipped, huh? I suppose that's fair.
Yo, I will spill anything for Skirk.
You. I'll take a glass of wine.
Hmm? Oh, of course. Coming right up. We make this one in-house. It's not too strong. Enjoy.
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled tiger fish over here.
Okay.
Coming right up. Ah, if I knew we'd be this busy, I wouldn't have approved Shenhe's vacation.
Boy, no. That you can't do that.
At the end of the day, what happens to you is of little consequence to me. I'm not here to try and win you over. Trust me or not, the choice is yours.
Okay.
If you want my help, now's the time to speak up. You have until I finish my drink.
Oh, why are you here?
I was investigating an abyssal disturbance in the area and happened to notice you. Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound bears traces of abyssal corrosion. Need I say more?
Neither
I mean-
of those things sound good.
Of all people, I would trust Skirk on that one. Skirk seems to know something. And given what I've seen of her strength, I bet she can tell what happened to me. I don't know what her goal is, but in this moment at least, I don't think she has bad intentions.
Well, should we trust her?
What do you think, Paimon?
She mentioned an abyssal disturbance. Maybe that has something to do with what's going on with you. But we could always find a different expert on the abyss to help us out.
Do we know any? I mean, we don't know any of them.
Yeah, and that thing she said about your soul being damaged is scaring, Paimon. Definitely something we should fix sooner rather than later.
Yeah, probably.
Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what Child's told us, she doesn't seem evil, at least.
1, 2, 7, 10. That'll do.
What?
Well, have you made up your mind?
10 Mora for what? Ain't no way that's enough, Skirk. What I saw was a dark space shrouded in a dense fog that wouldn't disperse.
So that's all we know, Miss Skirk. Ma'am, can you
Ma'am.
help us?
So, you couldn't disperse the fog. I understand. Come find me in the Guili Plains when you're done here. Oh, and I left cash for the drink on the table. Settle the bill for me, will you?
That's 10 Mora, bro. That's like nothing.
Oh, okay. Huh? She disappeared.
Wait, hold on. You overpaid. Here's your change.
Oh, no. This includes the drink, so it should be the right amount.
Okay.
I didn't think you two ordered a drink.
What?
We didn't. It was that lady who came and sat with us, remember? You brought it out to her yourself.
You sure? I could have sworn there were
What?
only 2 of you at that table.
They forgot her already?
What?
That's weird.
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of hallucinogenic mushroom? You got them seeing things.
Seeing things? Wait, so neither of you noticed her? Young lady? About this tall? Wearing a purple dress? She ordered a glass of wine!
What do you mean purple dress? It's white. Her dress is white. Right? I'm not the crazy one, right?
Oh, now you mention it, that vaguely rings a bell. And it looks like I did open the wine jar, so it must have just slipped my mind. In any case, that settles your bill. Come again soon.
That's really weird. It's like... So... Is that something that Skirk planned or no? Like, does she have control over, like, people's memories in a way? Can she, like, make people forget her? Because if she can, that's kind of wild.
Coming!
Okay, what was going on there? It's like they didn't remember Skirk being there at all.
That's what I'm saying.
Even Paimon was half convinced we hallucinated the whole thing. But that Mora she left for us was definitely real.
Yeah. Does it really cost only 10 mora to get a glass of wine? That sounds cheap as hell.
Oh, this whole situation is giving Paimon the creeps. But anyway, she told us to head to the Guili Plains, right? Let's not keep her waiting.
Okay, let's go there. Oh, we're just teleporting? Dude, I don't even need to move. This is nice. We just go. Oh, never mind. Wait, what was the point of this loading just now? What? What did you load in game? What is happening? They loaded something and there would be no reason for this loading. Yeah, her dress is white. It has purple accents, but it's white. Paimon, you're insane. But... Oh no, it's Rift Hounds in
Whoa.
Liyue.
What are all these rift
Never
hounds
seen those
doing
here.
Huh. Looks like they're collecting something.
Huh,
Let's go check it out.
okay. How about we kill them instead?
Gotcha.
Oh, that's it.
So, this is what they were collecting. It looks kinda like...
God remains.
Yeah. What is going on here?
From the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world.
What?
Even if their body is sundered and their soul extinguished, their influence remains.
Bro, what the fuck?
Gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years ago remain buried deep within the earth, carrying within them a warped will and a dark curse.
She just fucking blinked and froze them, bro.
Together, these remnants form what you call god remains, and it appears that some of those sealed here were dug up and removed. There are traces left, but they're fading fast.
Skirk, please give me lore about outside of Tibet. Please. You're the only one I can ask for that.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just wanted to make sure you were, real?
Oh.
She's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked her, and she's solid.
That's weird, Paimon. After you left the restaurant, the other diners acted like you were never there.
Your life hangs in the balance, and that's what you're fixated on? Strange set of priorities. It was just a trick to avoid being perceived. If someone notices me, those memories are erased. Simple as that.
Dude, what the What the fuck do you mean you can just do that? That's what?
Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show
Okay,
for it.
okay. So if Skirk isn't from Tavan, most likely she wouldn't be in the Urban Soul either, right? Which means that it doesn't record anything she does. But people can still remember her even though she's not there. Like they can remember us, for example, because we are kind of in the same case. So she has some sort of power that allows to delete memories from the world. What the fuck do you... What?
Now, can we please get back on track?
Okay. Where were we? Right.
What?
The god remains. So basically, there's now less of them here than there used to be, right? Isn't that a good thing? In our experience, god remains are 100% bad news.
Yeah.
A lot of terrible things have happened because of them.
Maybe it's a good thing by human standards, but power doesn't come from nothing, and it doesn't just disappear for no reason. The
Uh-huh.
remains aren't just gone. They were taken.
Like part of my soul was taken?
Very clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. There are victims like you everywhere. The only difference being, you can speak, and the remains cannot. So it went unnoticed.
Uh-huh.
Something similar happened in Sumeru. Within the span of one night, countless consecrated beasts were slaughtered, and a large amount of the god remains buried in the desert went missing.
Okay.
Of course, god remains are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping away at sources of power all over this world, including the Stella Fortuna above.
Wait, you mean
Whoa.
the stars?
I mean, yeah.
42 of them have died out in the past few months alone.
What do you mean?
In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Even should that individual fall, their Stella Fortuna would not disappear, but gradually evolve into a new constellation.
Okay. Yeah.
Yet now, stars are disappearing from the skies entirely, and it's not hard to deduce what's happening to the power they contain.
Interesting.
Something has been leeching power from this world like a parasite steals nutrients from a host. And now, it's no longer satisfied with the remains of the dead. It wants you.
Why me? I mean, okay, I'm really cool and all, but why me?
This time, it only took a fragment of your soul. But next time, there's no telling how far it could go.
As I said, why me?
No one knows. All I know for certain is this. Getting back what you lost will not be easy.
Uh-huh.
Considering how much power this entity has stolen, it must be a god-level being by now at least. But that's not the real concern. Souls are fragile things, and yours could easily be crushed if you go up against it.
Okay.
So you're gonna help us, right?
Right.
We're going to help each other. You are my ticket to uncovering this thing's true identity.
Okay.
Well, great! You seem super strong and you know a lot about the Abyss, so Paimon will take it.
Thanks.
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
I
mean,
should warn
it's
you,
still nice.
getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You don't want to be in my debt, trust me.
Yeah, but I just want to be with you, Skirk.
You
It's
help
different.
me uncover the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you lost. This is a transaction, that's all. You would do well to remember that.
Okay.
Now, come along.
Where are we going? Skirk, where are we going?
Yeesh! You'd think she'd be a little friendlier since she's agreed to help us. But nope, she's just like when we met her in the Primordial Sea. So cold.
Yeah.
Whatever. If that's how it's gonna be, then she doesn't deserve our friendship.
No, Paimon.
What she does deserve
No,
is
I
a
want to be friends with
super
Skirk.
embarrassing nickname. Ah, Paimon's got it. Frosty the Lavender Melon. Serves that Ice Queen right.
Paimon, I thought you were a lavender melon, according to Ito. I don't know if... Okay.
Anyway, the important thing is that we get
I'm
that
not
piece of
even
your
that
soul
for
back.
now.
So, let's follow her and see what sort of plan plan she's got.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Maybe. Enter. Ooh.
Whoa! This place is way bigger than Paimon expected. Where are we?
This is where I live. I suppose it's the closest thing I have to a home here.
Give me one sec. Seems more like somewhere in the abyss.
It is. I brought you here because time flows differently in this place. I don't know how much Ajax has told you, but when he fell into this space, I mentored him for 3 months. In that time, only 3 days passed in the outside world.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that.
Ajax? Oh, right! That's Child's real name! Yeah, Paimon remembers him mentioning something like that. So, a month here is equivalent to 1 day in the outside world? That should mean we're safe from that power-hungry soul snatcher for now, right?
Yes, well, I didn't bring you here just to show you around. In the outside world, the Traveler could be attacked at any moment. But coming here has bought us quite a bit of time.
Okay, that's good.
Now, we just need to figure out how to investigate that place you saw. The one full of fog. Both your description and the abyssal disturbance I felt point to that space having some connection to the abyss. It could even be a domain similar to this one. The thief who stole that fragment of your soul is hiding there. But the abyss is a chaotic and turbulent place. If we want to pinpoint their location, we need to see what that space looks like without the fog. Abyssal power can grant a special form of sight. Have you ever wielded abyssal power before?
I'm gonna go with no that I'm aware of.
Okay. Do you plan to learn?
If I can. Of course I can't say that I'm...
That tracks. All the information you have suggests the abyss is something sinister, and that abyssal power is a wild and dangerous force that always spells disaster.
Well, that's what the Traveler thinks, not me.
And you're saying that's not true?
Depends on your perspective. Floods and hurricanes take countless lives too. But if one day you gain the power to control them, what was once a calamity is now just another tool in your arsenal.
True.
I'll respect your opinion though. Just means we have to turn to the second best option.
Okay, what is
A
that?
little abyss crystal that contains my power. Wear it on your head, and we'll be able to perform dream mirroring when we fall asleep.
Dream mirroring?
It means experiencing whatever the other person is
Oh.
dreaming. Everything they see, think, and feel.
That's pretty cool.
Since you haven't studied the art of using abyssal power, and have no plans to jump in the deep end right now, I'll have to do the investigating for you. With dream mirroring, every time you slip into a deep sleep, I'll see with my own eyes whatever scene plays out in your mind. Then, I can guide you through the dream environment, and we'll take back what was stolen from you.
That's pretty cool. Also, my window just opened. I need to close it. Give me one sec. Okay.
Huh. You make it sound so simple.
So, all I need to do is wait? No, I think there's more to it, but sure.
Tough to say. This is an unprecedented situation for both of us. Even assuming we do manage to find where this entity is hiding, like I said, getting your soul fragment back won't be easy.
I mean, yeah.
To play it safe, I need to give you some special training first.
Bring power up.
Wait, you're gonna teach her some of your martial arts? Does that mean the next time we see Child, we have to treat him like our senior?
No, ew.
Do as you want. For my part, I don't see you as my disciples. You're already a pretty good fighter. All I'm planning to do is build on your current skills and train you for the specific scenarios that I think we might face.
Okay.
But that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time might be more lenient here, but that's no excuse to waste it.
Oh, she moves fast. Paimon can hardly keep up with her.
Can she teach me the teleportation thing that she's using? Because it looks really cool.
So, special training, huh? Kind of a rare opportunity. With your skills, there's not a lot of people qualified to train you.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, the Traveler feels really weak. Is that just like a me thing? Because I feel like we really aren't that strong. Like, sure, we're stronger than your average vision user, sure. But overall, we're really not that... We're not the guy, man. We're not.
The last time something like this happened was probably anti-Raiden Shogun training, right? Oh, feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah, but the Shogun smoked us until the power of friendship. So it's like, you know...
Skirk seems pretty strong too, though. Remember how she said that the all-devouring narwhal was just her master's pet? Maybe we really will learn something here.
I mean, yeah. Okay, if I will have to use the Traveler, allow me to... What is this? Whatever. Allow me to heal a little bit. And also... Sure. You know, I'll even upgrade for you, Traveler. I'll even do that. Because I don't use the Traveler, but I want to speed up the process a little bit here. Alright, I don't want to fight one random guy for 5 years, so we're gonna do this. Ooh, that's a really good roll. Holy shit. Oh wow, crit rate. Oh damn. Damn. This is going pretty well. I will keep using this weapon though. I don't care what anybody says. Is it good on a Traveler? Not really. But it looks really cool. So... Oh. Okay. Skirk.
Ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Bring it on!
Your training will be split into 3 stages. Testing your blade work, elemental abilities, and reasoning skills. We'll start with blade work.
Okay.
You're no rookie in this area, so I won't bore you with the basics. During your long journey, you've no doubt sparred with a lot of talented sword fighters. Consciously or not, you'll have picked up all kinds of techniques from them.
Actually, our kit is like fairly the same for the last 5 years. We didn't really learn any new moves, we just got new elements, you know?
You bet! There's Kaya, Master Jean, Kuching... Oh, and Kazuha, Ayaka... Yeah, we've met sword masters like you in every nation we've been through. You sparred with a bunch of them too, right? Nice to know it's all gonna come in handy now.
Have I? Have I?
Don't get too smug. In sword fighting, techniques alone are not enough. You need a cohesive system to bring it all together. A style or school of fighting. To
Okay.
use the human body as an analogy, your style is your skeleton, the foundation, the framework. Techniques are the muscles and other flesh attached to the bones. This is where your strength comes from. Improving your sword fighting is like growing that body. If your frame got bigger and taller, but you didn't add any muscle mass, you'd be weak and flimsy. Then again, if you packed on pounds of flesh without a big enough frame to support it, you'd end up bloated and unwieldy.
Yeah, that makes sense. I get it.
You need to do some introspection. Take a good, hard look at your past experiences and figure out which parts of what you've learned are just techniques, and which parts can be used to form your own system of blade work. Only then will you get the full utility out of all your thoughts and observations along the way. Only then will every strike you deliver make perfect sense.
Yo, I need to point something out, because this is technically this is a side quest, right? Because it's a character quest. Anything that Skirk is about to teach us will have nothing to do with the future main story. We will not get a power-up in this quest, and if we do, it will not be real as soon as this quest ends. Because you don't have to do this quest to progress the story. So it's like, cool, but like, you know, it has no consequence whatsoever.
Wait, is that it? Paimon thought you were gonna teach her some cool new moves. Like when you went swoosh and opened a tunnel to another place.
One day, you'll reach a new level of power where you realize that even that's as basic a trick as any other. But right now, our sword styles are so wildly different that teaching you mere techniques is pointless. There are no shortcuts in the pursuit of power. Failure is your best teacher, and rigor is your coursework. That's all I have to say. Time to make a start. Train until you're satisfied with yourself.
Okay.
Now focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
Oh, I have 15 seconds. That's a lot of time. Wait, destroy 900
This is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, traveler!
What do you mean destroy 900 of them? Skirk. Skirk, I can't do this. How do I do the thing where I like use a pyro blade going? Like, oh yeah, it increased my AoE. That's true.
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot of work, Skirk. This is a lot of work. Okay. We did it. That's not the weapon I have. Amazing. This is transforming my whole view of sword work. I'm using the same techniques as ever, but now they're having different effects. It's as if I've unlocked a hidden door in my mind, and there's a wellspring of strength on the other side. In my mind's eye, I'm seeing images of the friends I've made in Teyvat. Wait, those are the sword styles and techniques I have come to know. Okay.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Yeah, no, we are.
To the chase.
Yo, I'll be honest. Kaya's sword technique are not that good. Catching is cool because she's really fast. She's zooming around. Kaya ain't it.
Consider a moment of true mastery that you've witnessed in another person and ask yourself, what lies beneath the surface? What's their guiding philosophy? What's their state of mind as they maneuver their weapon? Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength, over and over, until your hand is one with your mind. This—
Oh shit, sorry.
Step on up. Dance with the waves.
No, where's Kazuga's voice? I'm not reading his weird poems. My sword style, my journey. Yeah. I can do a flip now? Yo. See, we're getting stronger, but we won. Though. Like, we will not get stronger for the main story. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is.
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own body. Wield it just as you wield your arms, hands, and fingers.
Twas on a deserted, moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Ring cutter!
Shinji's is pretty strong. If only Hydro
Feathers
Traveler did
fleeting
what he
wet.
did.
The white heron treads water, a sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachijutsu.
Yeah, Ayaka, we know. You're cool. Yeah, safe. With each slash of my blade, I feel my strength increasing. I don't know if my weapon can contain all this power. I'm in the zone. Limitless power surging through me. Yeah.
Huh. Looks like you've made some real progress. That concludes your training session.
Awesome!
Okay.
Paimon knew you could do it!
How do you feel?
Exhausted?
As you should be. Time flies when you're training hard. You've actually been going for several days now with no rest.
Damn.
Yeah, meanwhile, Paimon's had a whole bunch of naps. But you were so focused, she didn't want to interrupt you.
I think you were sleeping. That's not a nap.
Go get some sleep. I'll be doing the same very soon. Let's hope you see that foggy place in your dream, so I can get this investigation over and done with.
So what you're saying is, Skirk also haven't slept yet. For days. Oh. Sleep. Okay. Sleeping on hay, classic. Yeah. Dude, stop doing fade to white transitions, please. Where am I? What is this place? Have I been pulled back into that place again? But Skirk said the dream mirroring would kick in when I fall asleep. So why am I back here? No, on closer inspection, this isn't the same dream as last time. It's dark and gloomy, but there isn't that chilling fog that made my hair stand on end. Hold on, if dream mirroring is a two-way process, maybe I'm seeing inside her mind while she's exploring mine. If this is her inner world, it's pretty bleak. I can occasionally make out the sound of flowing stream, but other than that, it's so empty. What are you? Yeah, what the fuck is that? What a strange looking creature. Where did it come from? It wants me to follow it. Might as well see where it leads. What is it? What are you, little guy? Oh. Okay. Ah, stop doing that.
Skirk, why are you skipping classes again? We've talked about this.
'Cause he's a crabby old man, and he's a boring old man. I don't like going to his classes.
Okay.
Excuse me. You shouldn't talk about your teacher like that. It's very disrespectful.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she needs. There's no point forcing her to sit through more classes if she doesn't want to be there. But I'd still love to hear about what you got up to yesterday. Why don't you tell your dad all about it?
I went diving, and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that big. It looked kind of dumb, though, with that stupid big fat head. I tried to shake its fin, but it just spat water at me. Oh, and today,
What?
I'm gonna go to that prairie up north. There's supposed to be this giant bird there that can spit fire. I bet if I climbed on its back, it could fly me all the way to the stars.
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet too. Otherwise, how are you gonna hear me call you for dinner up there in the stars?
True.
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own, Zilly. Anyway, gotta go. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Oh.
Wait!
Okay.
Put on a coat at least. You'll catch a cold. I'm talking to you, young lady. You spoil that child, you know. Ever since that merchant ship arrived, she practically lives outside. Always going on about exploring the beyond one day, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Ah, let the kid do what makes
I
her
wonder
happy.
what that means.
Besides, we both know you're all bark and no bite. Come on, our little adventurer is gonna be hungry when she gets back. Let's get started on dinner.
Ah. What is this? This is strange. The weather's wonderful today. Ah, bro, stop.
Stars shimmer high above. But what lies beyond the stars?
I wonder.
Mountains as far as the eye can see? An endless snowy plain? Or maybe buildings taller than the sky, like the people from the merchant ship said? I can't be the only one asking these questions. The universe is fascinating. If only I could meet some other people like me. We could set sail together and
What do you mean,
explore
like
every
you?
corner of the world. I'm sick of being a kid. There's so many amazing things out there, and I'm ready to see them all. But for now, I'm starving. Better get back.
Okay. This is weird. I don't know why. Because, like, we know Skirk isn't from Tavad, so is this like a backstory from like a different fucking planet that she's from? I mean, it's gotta be, right? It has to be. Bro, fade too widely.
Don't let a single one of them get away!
What the fuck?
No, please spare the children. Stay back.
They're coming!
Run!
Help!
Eliminate the threat. Take them down.
What is going
I'm
on?
scared.
Ah!
This way!
We'll never make it! Fire. There's fire everywhere. What happened?
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
Outside, okay. That fucker's just floating. Like, actually floating.
Why are you doing this? What did we do to deserve this? We welcomed you with our finest food and drink. Showed you the best our home has to offer. Gifted you cloth dyed by our own hands. And this is how you treat us?
Hello, hello. Why is that alert over there? What the hell? Hello, how are you? Oh, why is this here? Okay, wait. Now it should be fine. What the hell? That's so weird. Also, let me put this up. That was why did it crop like that? Thank you for the follow. Okay, let's continue.
Run! Save yourselves!
Captain, Zone 3 is clear and we have Zone 2 surrounded.
Who are... What is happening?
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command. No one is to be left alive.
Rest assured, sir. We have enough munitions to annihilate these savages and burn their entire civilization to the ground.
Good.
Okay.
The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife, correct? What's their status?
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back. They won't be doing much more fighting. They're holed up in their home for now, but they won't last long.
Alright.
To prevent them from making some kind of last stand, we're planning to clear out the other zones first so we can send a bigger squadron to surround them.
Well, well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claws. Now the threat these savages pose will be undeniable.
I really need more
Let
info
them
on this.
cling to what's left of their lives for a little longer. Once the other zones are cleared, I'll cut off their heads myself.
Thank you. Thank you. Right.
Dad? Mom?
Skirk, you're all right. Thank heavens.
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl. But you need to go. It isn't safe here. They'll be back
I
any second.
hope Skirk will tell us what the fuck this is later.
What happened? You're bleeding a lot. Dad? Mom?
I've been around here for like 2 years now, I think. I'm not sure though.
This is the place. Alert all units. Prepare to surround.
Run, Skirk. Run as far away as you can. Don't trust anyone. Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you to survive. My clever girl, so curious. You're already so brave. I know you're going to grow up to be such a positive light in this world.
Whenever you miss us, just play this song. Remember, life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
Wait, they're actually playing a song. I don't stream daily. Recently I don't have as much time to stream. So it's kind of random whenever I stream. I do it just whenever I can. And this isn't my usual time either.
Break down the door! Look what we have here. A savage that can pluck a tune. Well, the show's over. You! Stop singing! Shut it! I said shut it or I'll make you! Fine. Have it your way!
I really need to know actually what the fuck this was. What was that? Oh. I will not follow you back. Follow for follow is the weirdest shit I've seen people do. It's actually really weird if you think people will follow you just because you did. That's actually really weird. You need to know this. That's weird as fuck. I never do follow for follow. That's fucking weird.
Oh, you're awake?
I am awake, yes.
I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. Now, time for the second stage of your training.
Which
this time,
is...
the focus is elemental energy.
Yeah.
Come find me when you're ready to begin.
Are we not gonna ask about the weird-ass dream we just... What? Come on, I wanna know.
Man, staying in the abyss feels so surreal, don't you think? No day and no night. It's like time hardly exists. If we weren't careful to keep track, it feels like we'd have no idea how long we've even been here.
Ooh.
Well, except for the fact that Paimon still gets hungry like clockwork. You go do your training. Paimon's gonna grab a bite.
Oh god. What are you gonna even eat here? I'm ready.
The way I see it, the pursuit of power is divided into 3 stages. The first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness natural energy. And after that, you're free to challenge even higher dimensions.
Okay.
The natural energy of Teyvat is, of course, elemental energy. But that's not my area of expertise. I draw from a different source of power.
I mean, it's the abyss.
Abyssal power,
Yeah.
yes. Also known as the power of the Void Realm.
The void... Okay.
My master, Sertologi, is a true expert in that area. After all, he was one of the group of 5 that infamously stole the all-encompassing power of the Abyss. An act for which the people of Conria gave them the epithet, the 5 Sinners.
Alright.
The
I mean, we
elemental
know that.
energy of Teyvat, on the other hand, is derived from the power of the Light Realm. These 2 forms of energy exist in direct opposition to each other. Suffice to say, there's not much I can teach you this time.
Yeah, makes sense. There's something familiar about the power you use. It almost seems related to Cryo in some way. Yeah, I think they mentioned that she like conceals it to look like that, so it doesn't look out of place.
A keen observation, traveler. Call it respecting local norms. The Abyss stands in direct conflict with the will of this world. So, to make my life easier, I disguise my power to make it appear cryo-like in nature.
Yeah.
It's a technique I learned from some Conrian ruins, known as the 7 Shifting Serpent. If you ever change your mind about delving into abyssal power, I can teach it to you.
Abyssal power doesn't suit me. I want to know the abyssal power though. I have the ability to purify. I do.
So I've heard. You seem to have a knack for removing abyssal power. But is purification really what's going on there? Like I said, power does not simply disappear.
True. We are absorbing it. Like that whole thing about us purifying abyssal power, it doesn't look like purification. It looks like it's going into us. We're just taking it from the person/thing. We're not actually making it disappear.
Just thinking out loud. Let's focus on your elemental training. That's what's gonna help us if the situation gets tricky.
Okay.
True growth comes from adversity, but only if you make the choice to pick yourself up again every time you fall. So, it's time to push yourself to the limit, and then keep pushing. This is the only way to advance at pace. Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
Why? What? Those guys fucking... Bro, why are the pyro ones fucking escaping? Ooh. Oh fuck. Oh, they died. Okay.
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
No.
Windblade.
You're not going anywhere.
Prepare to be blown away.
Boom. Ending with Hydro. Oh, yeah, but Hydro's shit
Use the
though.
power of Hydro to destroy the spikes.
Like the Hydro Traveler is like the worst one.
Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Water jet! Go!
Go, 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 go.
Go! Go!
Oh.
Water jet!
Alright. Wait, why did we end with Hydra and not Pyro? Not my journey of... I couldn't read that. I've never trained them all at once
You
like
need to
this.
understand what makes you special. The ability to wield elemental energy without a vision and switch between the elements at will. It means your aspirations need no approval from the gods. Your power is not bound by the rules of this world.
Mm-hmm.
So be bold. Do not be afraid to chart your own path.
Graceful as the tough as stone, nimble as lightning, flourishing like fully. Yeah. Can feel the power of the elements flowing through me. Sometimes as peaceful as a flowing stream. Other times surging like a raging river. If I close my eyes, I can almost hear their voices. But it's not like some wild beast battling me for dominion. It's more like saying hello to an old friend. Okay. Yeah, nah, my character can't do that.
Seems you've reached a deeper level of connection with the elements.
How long has it been this time?
Long enough for you to lose yourself in your training, which is a good sign. Relentless practice with the elements has drained all your strength, but it's also what allowed you to make progress. Get some rest. When you wake up, we'll proceed to the final stage of your training.
Will we see more of Skirk's backstory? Or will this time it actually will be our dream? This place again. Who are you? Oh, okay. No response. The strange creature just floated away. What is that thing? What is it doing in Skirk's inner world? And where is it taking me this time? Great question. No answer. Oh my god, the fade to white again.
Secret to power?
Surtalo.
Longing. Hatred. Self-preservation. No. It is fear.
They're just gonna tell us that it's Surtalogy. That's crazy.
The fear of losing those you love. The fear of watching your home burn. Fear of loneliness. Fear of death. Fear is the source of evolution. It forces humanity to adapt to their environment and overcome hardship. It is in the process of prevailing over our fears that we surpassed first ourselves and then the rest of the world. That fear is now part of you. It calls on you to evolve. And it is time to answer.
Uh-oh. Dude, Surtalogy lore. Ow, it hurts. Dude.
Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead. Do not make me tell you twice.
Okay.
Master, I can barely lift this sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
This is kind of strange. And it kind of makes me question the thing from Skirk's trailers. Because Skirk in the trailers entered Tevat as an adult woman already. Surtalogy here is training kid Skirk. So it just doesn't feel right. Because Surtalogy is from Tevat, he's Canrian, so he wouldn't be somewhere else. Unless he can just leave. I mean, he can, probably. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but like... This is weird. This is because I thought she entered Tevat already as an adult, and then Surtalogy trained her a bit more. While she already had some sort of power, but I guess that's not the case? This is strange.
So it has not broken yet. Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. I want to hear the cracking and splintering of bone.
That's crazy.
After all, bones can always be reset.
That's insane. That's wild. It's gone black.
Good Skirk. Once again, you survived. How do you feel?
Cold. In pain.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss.
It don't.
Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed, each time you claw back from the brink of death, you become stronger. I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. Your potential goes beyond even what I could have anticipated.
Okay.
But you still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training.
Okay, you already didn't seem to do that, but anyway. I really cannot understand the timeline here. Because like... This is very fucking confusing.
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak. And become master over your physical form. Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh. And mend what is broken. Then take up your sword.
Yes.
That's fucked up, dude. That's actually insane. The dream is over, but I can't get that suffocating, oppressive feeling out of my head. So many questions about Skirk's past. Where does she come from? What has she been through?
You're up! Hopefully you got some good rest. Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the final stage of your training whenever you are.
Okay.
So, want to head over now? Or did you want to wait a little?
I really want answers, but right now it's vital that I complete my training. Once that's done, I'll find a chance to talk to her. I hope we will. If this ends with Skirk going, yeah, see you later, and she's gone and we don't get any answers, I'm gonna die. Actually, however, so you don't want my blood on your hands. Except there will be no blood, I will just disappear from existence. It's that kind of death.
From your training so far, you have gained better command of the sword, and more control over your elemental abilities.
Thanks.
That's only part of it. Experience is the real teacher. Your journey, the friends you have made, the dangers you have faced. These have taught you more than I ever could.
You know, Skirk is a really good person. You know, having a teacher that told her, yeah, cut off your limbs. Who cares? And then she told, yeah, he's fine. Skirk never told him to do that. She's completely okay. Well, what a great person.
Now, it's time to focus on how you react under pressure. You must be able to think rationally, even in unpredictable combat situations. To simulate this, I'm going to attack, and you're going to block.
Okay.
Ready?
Go. Yes.
Not bad. That defensive stance looks near unbreakable.
Does it?
Just like your brother. Huh.
Wait,
That
what?
reminds me. You still don't know what happened to him, do you?
Skirk, what? She know what? What the huh? Wait, maybe she's playing, so we lower our guard. That's not it. I knew it.
Hey, no fair! That's cheating!
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable methods all you want, but only if you live to tell the tale. The dead don't get to complain. Strong emotions will always arise in combat. Anxiety, anger, fear. But a true warrior is never at their whim. Only when you are free from the influence of emotion can you make the right choice, no matter the situation.
Are you describing yourself?
How amusing. Almost sounds like you think you know me, but you don't. You can choose your own path. We are not the same.
Are you saying you can't?
Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion. Make the most rational and advantageous decision in any given moment. This is your final training session. Look alive.
Look alive?
Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Wait, do I still have the like big AoE? I think I do. Oh, no. Okay. This is cool. I like this. Right. What are the floating things? No floating things? Okay. Oh, floating things.
Not bad.
Okay.
Better than I expected.
Nah, that went pretty poorly, not gonna lie. It's not easy to control my emotions. The battle is overwhelming, but if I can just focus all my attention on what my opponent is doing and how I should respond, it's almost like my emotions take a backseat.
You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotions is controlling your mind. You want a unified train of thought. It all comes down to focus.
Uh-huh. Focus. Focus on the battle. I think it's working. I can choose to tune out anything that isn't relevant to the battle, but I think I'm still pretty far from having full control over my emotions.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training.
Oh.
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
Skirk went through this kind of training too, didn't she? How merciless does the training have to be to make someone substitute all emotion for pure reason?
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind has wandered. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing. Staying calm and focused sounds simple in theory, but in practice, it's more demanding than sword work or elemental abilities.
Yeah. Skirk is right. And I've stopped. All the emotions I was suppressing are rushing back to the surface. Pain, exhaustion, frustration, doubt. But exhaustion is the main one. I feel like I could fall asleep on the spot.
Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on your feet. Like I said at the beginning, the only goal of this training is for you to reach a point that you're satisfied with. You managed to push past your limits, which is a good start. You can be proud of that and sleep well knowing that you've earned it.
Okay. Can we talk? Ooh! Treasure. Wait.
Warriors will train day and night to perfect their skills. But when the battle comes, their fate may be decided in a matter of minutes. One mistake, one moment of hesitation. And just like that, all their blood, sweat, and tears were for nothing. You need to push yourself to perfection, or you might not even live to regret it.
Aye. Interesting. So thanks for the goodies, Skirk. More backstory. Where? Looks like I'm back in Skirk's inner world. I don't see that strange creature this time, but I think I can navigate this space on my own now, even without it here to guide me. I don't know how to leave, so I'm stuck here until I wake up. Can't hurt to take a look around while I wait. How do I go the other way? What will happen if I do go the other way? Probably an invisible wall, but I need to know. There is an invisible wall, right? That, yeah, there is. Let us go. But now I'm further. Oh, I see people.
Skirk is amazing. She faced down that terrifying giant and cut its head clean off.
Uh-huh.
She got hurt though, didn't she? I heard it was pretty bad.
Yeah, well, that's a given. But the moment she was on the mend, she got right back to practicing her sword work. I heard Master suffered a grave injury once too. Lost an arm and a leg and still came back stronger than ever. Skirk's becoming more like him by the day.
Oh, are they talking about Sortology here?
Incredible. I wonder if I'll ever reach their level. They're always so resolute, so unshakable.
So Sortology had more people than just Skirk. She might have been the only one that actually, you know, survived it.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Skirk, have you become a positive light in this world?
Dude, POV shot? In my Genshin Impact?
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
Scorched earth, it's like Firefly from Hawkeye Star.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
I mean, both have white hair, but I don't think that's...
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe, and get answers from the stars. I just need to wait till I'm grown up. Then I can do anything.
Dude. Where is Skirk from? I just need to know that. Right? I just need to know.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past and become someone stronger.
Run, Skirk, run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running and don't ever look back.
Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Wait, is that... That's it?
Let's see here. First things first,
It's
you need
obvious.
a new identity.
I thought it was N for a second. Because both of them have like a white teacup, right? So I... Yeah.
Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? How about saying you hail from beneath the earth instead?
I forgot that she met Alice. How does that help? I mean, okay, yeah, you cannot just say that you're from beyond the stars while she's in Teyvat, because people don't know there's something beyond the sky. But beneath her, that's...
As the Conrian saying goes, venturing out into the universe and down into the abyss are the same in that both are braving the dark unknown.
Oh, can Ryan say that, Alice? How would you know?
Well, I'm a visitor on this planet, so I'll follow the rules.
Ah, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble. Let me offer you a piece of advice in return, although it might not be what you want to hear.
Okay.
I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a moment for yourself every once in a while is never a bad idea. Ignore her existence for too long, and there will come a day when you can no longer hear her voice.
Who is her? Who is her? Alice, who is her? You cannot just say stuff like that. Huh? The dream is over. I can hear the crackling of fire in the distance. It's a fragrant aroma in the air. Grilled meat. Sick. Dude. We are in a really big fucking lore territory. Skirk, you better give me a lot of answers. And a little bit of questions, because I always like being confused, just a little tiny bit. But like, we have Skirk here. Then somewhere at some point in Not Cry, we're meeting with Alice, who we've known from the release of the game, and she's mysterious as fuck and knows a lot of things. So I kind of, you know.
You're awake!
What's up, Paimon?
You must be starving, right? Ta-da! A barbecue feast just for you!
I'm a little hungry, sure.
Of course you are! That's why Skirk and Paimon got this all ready for you. Dig in, before it gets cold.
Hello, Freddy. So you're best friends now? Both have white hair, I think that's enough.
Ah, well, if you're around someone long enough, it's bound to happen. Plus, Skirk can cook. So, Paimon decided she can forgive the whole Ice Queen thing. Paimon's not one to hold a grudge.
Here's an idea. Let's save the chit-chat until after the meal.
I got questions, Skirk. I got questions. A lot of them.
So full.
Oh, it is pretty warm here today, Freddy, as well. But, not in my house. Outside, it's like really hot, but like, even though I don't have AC for some reason, inside it's like, it's fine, it's perfect. I don't know how that's even fucking possible, but yeah.
Okay, it's Paimon's turn to sleep now. Wake her up when it's time to go.
Okay. Skirk, I need answers. Please.
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Now it's just a matter of putting it into practice. Continue to learn from your journey and hone your skills against formidable opponents.
Okay.
Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, we just need to retrieve the missing part of your soul, and our business will be concluded.
Thanks.
When Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was bursting with questions.
That's me right now.
So I allowed him to ask me 3 of them before he left. You and I may never meet again, traveler. So if there's anything you want to ask me, now's your opportunity. Just like Ajax, I'll answer 3 of your questions.
Skirk, we better meet again. Or I mean, we definitely will. You know, such a lore-heavy, important character cannot just poof out of existence. Especially because she is connected to, like, the outside of Teyvat. And I feel like once we're done with the whole like Fatui / Abyss / Celestia stuff, we're going out. We're leaving or something. And we're going up to space, right? And she has to be there. Anyway, after spending time in Skirk's inner world and witnessing her memories, there's so many questions I could ask. But the most important one is... Are you really from Tevat? What a waste of a question. We know that's not true.
Okay, not the angle I was expecting. What makes you ask that?
I'm sorry, I didn't tell you earlier, but, well, we were dream mirroring. I think I saw your memories. It's the first time I've seen Skirk break her composure. I guess this really took her by surprise.
I knew that was a possible side effect. Closed off my mind to you for that exact reason. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness.
Nope. So, Skirk didn't share those memories with me on purpose. And in fact, she tried her best to keep them from me. Wait, speaking of endless darkness, on my first time there, it was all I saw until that strange creature appeared.
Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Due to some recent circumstances, my self-control has been lacking as of late.
Yeah, I don't know why Skirk would try to keep the fact that she's from outside from us. Because we're from the outside, and I'm pretty sure she knows that, right? So it's like, why? We're, you know, we're in the same club, man.
Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. All I ask is that you keep it a secret.
Sure.
No, I'm not from Tevat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars. A lot like you in some ways.
Like me? Do you mean you're also the sender? Oh no, that's a waste of a question, Traveler. We know that's not true from the trailer.
No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, I'm just passing through. Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here.
Okay.
But this is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space. So, there you have it.
Oh, she didn't count it as a question. Okay. What is your goal in coming here?
To become stronger.
But for what?
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength.
Okay.
To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. And somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose.
I wonder if there's more than like, oh, revenge to this. Because, if I was Skirk, I wouldn't really like Sertologi. Because his training was fucking horrendous, right? But I feel like there might be more than just like, I don't like him. I want to, you know, have revenge for what he did to me. But I don't know, maybe that's just it.
Okay. You have one question remaining.
Skirk's goal is to defeat the Foul. I can hear how serious this is for her. Wonder what those certain reasons could be. But given how quickly she blazed through that answer, I doubt she wants to talk about it. I have one question left. What should I ask?
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss.
If we were to ask why do you not want to meet with Child, I swear to fucking
But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Maybe I should take this opportunity to get Child some answers. No, I don't give a fuck about Child. I don't care. At all.
Well, your last question?
You know Child is looking for you, right? Are you going to let him see you?
Ajax. His situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their techniques, and developed your own skill set.
Yeah.
So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. A complete blank canvas.
Yeah, how did he even get here?
Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that would only hinder his growth. Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then, let that motivate him to reach his full potential.
Okay. It was a calm and calculated answer. It's like she was talking about something entirely mundane. I don't know why, but I'm not buying it. She makes it sound like the decision has everything to do with Child and nothing to do with her. But what does she actually feel about it? The Abyss is completely silent. His domain must get lonely after a while. Not to mention, she said it's been hundreds of years since she arrived in Tevat. And even longer than that if you count on how slowly time passes in here.
Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it.
In all that time, she never established a connection with this world. Was it really just because she looks down on the weak? I doubt she'd give me a straight answer if I asked. Besides, I already used up my 3 questions. She was happy to give me cold, hard facts. But I still feel like I haven't heard her true voice. I feel like... Didn't she mention at the very beginning that it's like dangerous to have ties with her? I would guess that's the reason. She doesn't want to put people in danger. As for why that's dangerous, we don't really know, but I'm gonna guess that's the answer to this question.
Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and everything I just told you. Best keep it a secret from her as well.
Okay. Yeah, Paimon's sus. I get that, Skirk, yeah. I agree with that one.
Time to go. Oh, finally. Where are we headed?
Yeah, where?
Just follow me. I'll open an abyssal rift close to the culprit's location. It will take us to where he's hiding.
Bro, can't you open it here and take us there? Of course it's near the chasm. It always is the fucking chasm, man. Every time. Every time it's the chasm. Because the chasm's weird as fuck and it has a talking mushroom. I remember the mushroom, especially after Varesa's quest. I remember the mushroom anyway, but Varesa's quest actually gave us mushroom lore, dude, and that was surprising. That was unexpected. Where am I going? Yum. Over here. Okay.
Wait, this is near the chasm, right?
Yeah.
Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place from your dream. You have some experience with abyssal domains by now, but still, this is someone else's territory. Best to proceed with caution.
Okay.
Don't worry, Paimon's an expert at hiding behind other people for safety.
I'm on. Nobody cares.
Oh, but, that means you need to stay safe, traveler.
Yeah, I will.
All right. Remember your training. Time to put it to use.
Here we go. Ooh. Ooh. Ult them. So I used this ult once in my life since I got Skirk, because I don't know how to charge that motherfucker. I really don't. I don't understand Skirk's quick kit at all. And I always forget to watch like a video on this because it's confusing. It's weird. Like I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I cannot ult.
Whoa! Look at all these spikes! Careful! Don't get hit! You know what? Paimon's just gonna float behind you. Come on, you got this.
What if I ult now? Wait, I didn't really do anything.
What are you two doing here?
Animation.
Dusty. like an abandoned house. Let's press on.
Okay, let go. Yeah, just shoot. These are extremely easy to dodge. Even if there's 5 of them.
Oh, looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his hiding place? Ugh, this fog is making it impossible to see anything!
Yeah.
This should be the place where you were attacked, Traveler. The missing part of your soul should be nearby. Can you sense where it is?
I close my eyes and focus on the light that came from my wound back then. Yes, I can sense something, and it is nearby, but I can't tell the exact location.
Our opponent must have covered his tracks just in case. Otherwise, you should have sensed it much more strongly.
Hold on! Look! The spikes are back!
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy some wiggle room so we can see what we're dealing with. If you're too reckless, we might be playing right into his hands. Our enemy took part of your soul for a reason. It's likely he integrated it into his attack somehow. If we're smart about this, we can track it down.
Can we? These are not particularly hard to dodge. You know? Ooh, cutscene. I think? Wait, no, I think that's... no. That's in-engine. Or is it a cutscene? I can't tell. Nah, it's a cutscene for sure. Okay. I mean, all cutscenes are in-engine.
From the start,
you know.
the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see.
Man, she's so cool. Oh. Damn. Is that me? Oh. It's me.
There. I got it back.
Oi! Don't leave me.
Traveler!
Oh.
Skirk! What happened? It looked like Skirk just got...
You'll be fine.
In the Gwali Plains, you asked me why this enemy chose you as his target.
Oh wait, actually it makes sense. This actually might have hurt her, because she's fully using like the abyssal power, and we are using basically the power from the light realm. That's what the Traveler is. Like, we've known that for so fucking long now. So like they always counter each other, and that's like a very Honkai thing, right? Where you have the quantum and imaginary, they're always at odds. So maybe they wanted the Traveler's light power so that they can attack Skirk, because it's a counter.
Now, the answer is clear. It's not just the fact that your strength is impressive. It's also because of your ability to, as you put it, purify abyssal power, whatever that actually means. The fact is, that ability allowed him to do something that should have been completely impossible. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power.
Oh. So you were the real target.
No. He couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. He only stole your soul fragment because he knew the value of its power. I doubt he expected it to come in handy so soon. Call it fate if you want. I believe that's the term they use in this world for arbitrary coincidences like this. In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, it gave me the chance to get back what you lost.
But you lost the power.
I'll cope.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Well, done gorging? Good. Time to answer some questions. How did you get the power of the all-devouring narwhal?
Oh.
The
What?
all-devouring narwhal? Oh, of course! Paimon knew that spike thing looked familiar. It looks just like that narwhal's horn!
Doesn't it? Oh. Yeah, actually, now that she mentioned it.
I highly doubt you acquired that power through your own strength. Tell me I'm wrong. You're desperate enough to scour the land for god remains and whatever vestiges of power you can find. That alone proves you wouldn't be able to defeat a creature like that.
Yeah, who is this person?
Which leaves one possibility. You know my master, the Foul, Sertologi.
The Foul?
Oh.
Who dares call him foul?
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can chew? You're struggling to hold a basic conversation.
Just a little longer. I'm still...
Look, it's back!
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit.
What should we do now?
Keep calm and use reason to decide the best course of action.
Skirk was stabbed by one of the spikes while retrieving the fragment of my soul. And in the process, some of her power was stolen. The culprit is hiding somewhere beyond the fog. A good understanding of his attack pattern from the fight just now. If we pursue him, our attacks of winning are high. Our chances of winning. But Skirk's breathing is weaker than usual. If we attack now, I can't guarantee her or Paimon's safety. It's a hard decision to make, but I think we should get out of here.
Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come after a single battle. You've got your soul fragment back, so we both got what we came for. Let the enemy draw breath while he can. It won't be for long. Get us out of here, traveler. You'll need to lead the way this time.
How?
Skirk, is your shoulder gonna be okay?
Oh,
It is minor.
there's so many.
You should focus on getting out of here alive.
I'm not
instead.
fighting these guys.
Uh-oh! Falling spikes! Run!
I don't have stamina. I'm not fighting you with Hydro Traveler. That's a suicide. On my part. Quick.
Watch out! Looks like this place is about to collapse!
Oh.
So, this guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I
Quick.
decided to investigate in the first place. But suspicion...
Okay.
Phew. Oh, we should be safe here, right?
Should we?
I no longer sense his presence.
Okay.
Can't have followed us out of that abyssal domain. Weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. He won't be leaving that place until he's managed to digest it.
The all-devouring narwhal, with its power, he even managed to steal from you of all people.
You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. That gaping maw could swallow a planet whole.
Oh.
It's called the all-devouring narwhal for a reason. Devouring is what it does best. It can extract power from anything, dead or alive, as long as it manages to make physical contact.
Oh, it's kind of like the fucking the path of veracity in Honkai Star Rail. It's completely fair to connect things like these, by the way. For anybody who like thinks it's reaching, this is all the same universe. Like, you have to understand this, right? Even though Genshin doesn't seem like it, it is. It just is. It's confirmed on top of that, I'm pretty sure. So it's like, it's completely fair to do so.
Yeah. When we had our run-in with that thing, Neverlet mentioned that it has an instinct to devour.
Yeah.
Your dragon friend recognized the nature of its abilities and used the power of Hydro to protect you. That worked because it was in a satiated state, so it was somewhat less aggressive than usual.
Okay.
It's a different story when it has no more power to feed off of. That's when its true voracious nature kicks in. It could devour everything on the planet in that state, which is why I cast it into that void space. But I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. To me, that says he must have encountered the whale a long time ago. Meaning, he must have known my master.
Okay. Yeah, hearing you say the foul definitely got a reaction out of him.
Exactly. It told me everything I needed to know. Hence why I said we both got what we came for. And I believe that brings our transaction to an end. Now that you're whole again, you can get back to your own journey. I'll handle the rest of this situation myself.
But I want to go with you.
No way! We can't leave now! Something was stolen from you because of us. We have to help you get it back.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
Yeah, but you're so close, Kirk.
But what if that monster finds you before you're all better? Plus, how are you gonna get home? It's not like you can just go swoosh and open a door to the abyss again. Not without your full strength.
Yeah. Hello, Cody.
So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
It's not out of pity.
Fair enough. Then take this.
What is it?
A bag of Mora.
Oh.
Nothing in this world is free. I know that much. I'll leave the planning to you. Hurry up and decide where to go. We shouldn't linger.
How much Mora?
We should take Skirk somewhere she can rest. But where?
How much Mora? I mean, pharmacy's a good pick. Fuck. Yeah, the end portion of that quest was fucking sick, Cody. And the next patch will be even fucking cooler, I'm sure of it. Why'd you?
Huh. This bag from Skirk has a ton of Mora in it.
Does it?
Does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? It would go something like, I'll be collecting my paycheck now, boss. Oh, sure thing. Wait, who are you? Have we met?
That's fair.
Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did she do to get all this Mora?
Great question.
Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble. Nothing untoward. It's safe to use.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you can just do that in this world.
You heard all that?
A sonorous voice like yours is hard to miss. I wouldn't be surprised if the sound of it traveled to the nearest mountaintop.
Oh, Skirk, if only you heard the Paimon before the VA change. That shit would reach a different planet.
Then, did you by chance happen to hear Paimon's little, joke earlier?
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
Oh, guess you did.
No, sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. She didn't say that at all. It was, a Paimon lookalike. Yeah, she's a piece of work, that one. Always impersonating Paimon and giving people weird nicknames.
Yeah, no, you are not getting away with that, Paimon.
Okay, fine. The truth is, Paimon didn't like you all that much at the start, but things are different now. You helped the Traveler in a big way, so what do you say? Friends?
I noticed there was only one bed. Go ahead and get some rest.
Yo, Skirk, I don't mind sharing, just saying.
Wait, what about you?
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me regain some strength.
But your shoulder... Hey, don't just leave!
Damn.
Whatever. Let her tire herself out. She'll come back eventually. Let's get some sleep, traveler. That comfy bed is
I invited Skirk to the bed, not you. Skirk is stubborn. Even if I tried to convince her to take it easy, I doubt she'd listen. Someone is right. Skirk will stop and take a break once she gets tired. Hope I should just get some sleep. Skirk? Of course she's acting like she didn't just get stabbed in the shoulder. Something seems off with her though.
Quiet.
Who's she talking to? There's no one around. Unless...
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
She having a nightmare.
Run! Skirk, run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
Right, in that dream I witnessed, Skirk was training alone, but there were disembodied voices talking to her. One of them mentioned a fire. I wonder what happened exactly. If only she could just talk to us. I mean, she can, she just doesn't fucking want to, man. I want to be friends with Skirk, man, please.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. That bed was so comfy. Wait, Skirk? Have you been sitting out here the whole night? The bed's all yours if you want it.
Recovered your strength yet?
About 60%. Maybe 70.
Okay.
Whoa! Paimon thought it would take at least a couple of days. That was fast.
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. Same training regimen, same intensity. Nothing felt different, but somehow the outcome fell short.
Maybe it's because of that spike that stabbed you.
No, I think the problem's with me. I need to meditate for the next 2 days. Deep introspection should help me find the issue.
Ooh, sounds intense. We'll watch over you in the meantime then.
Thanks. See you in 2 days.
Okay. Have fun, Skirk. Oh. So she's just floating around, huh?
Morning! Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already. Shouldn't she be awake by now?
No clue.
Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Oh wait! Breakfast! That's it! Paimon will go get breakfast! Skirk is gonna be starving when she wakes up. Be right back.
Okay. Goodbye, Paimon. Skirk looks so serene. Almost like she really is asleep. We're gonna eavesdrop on her dream? Oh. What are you doing here? Exactly. What the fuck? Where is this taking me now? This place feels familiar, but where am I exactly? There are towering cliffs, withered trees, and a strange river flowing from the horizon all the way here. But it's broken up several times along the way, with a waterfall at each breakpoint. On closer inspection, the color of the water is changing. The closer I get to the lower portion, the darker it becomes, almost as if... As if what? Did you bring me here?
That's right. This is Skirk's inner world. Think of it as the threshold between the soul and dreams.
What is this thing?
This isn't your first time here, but what you remember is probably a space covered in darkness. I only managed to illuminate a small portion for you back then.
So you can speak.
Actually, it's my first time talking to someone like this. I only managed to break free and bring you here because the injury weakened her power. I guess that's why I can speak again, too.
So she's suppressing this thing then.
Call it fate, if you want. I think that's the word they use in this world for lucky coincidences like this, right? Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the first outside visitor to ever come here, so what's your impression of this place?
What is that river?
Oh, you noticed. This river represents Skirk's strength. Strength accumulates over time. It is the summation of a person's lived experience. So this river is where all the fragments of Skirk's life should converge into a single stream of memories and emotions.
Okay.
Flowing forward as one. But as you can see, this river has been severed numerous times. It's because Skirk doesn't like who she was in the past, when all she sees reflected in the river is a disgraceful shadow of who she was. She cuts through water and rock with the sword of reason, severs her connection with the past, and begins anew.
The sword of reason? Ah. Interesting. Who was... Quick Google search. Give me one second. Who was the Herrscher of Reason? Oh, it was Bronya. And I guess Walt as well. Okay. I would not have anything to do with fucking Skirk. Skirk being the Herrscher of Reason somehow. Or having the power of one. No, probably not. Unless Skirk is from fucking Earth. Let me just continue. Wait, that reminds me of something.
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak. And become master over your physical form.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
I see. So it was Surtalogy who taught Skirk to replace all emotion with reason. And since then, it's been a constant process of abandoning, refuting, and erasing her past self. I suppose that's the secret to her strength. Oh, wait, they meant like literal reason, as in, okay. I mean, who knows? It could have double meaning. I'm probably reaching now. But it's such a sad thing to think about. What has she been through? Why does it have to be this way?
The answer to one mystery invites another question, I see. Let's follow the river upstream. There among the cliffs, among the memories etched into her heart, lies the truth of it all. Soon, you'll understand everything.
No way I will understand everything. You're lying. There's no way you'll answer every single question that's on my mind right now. Because I have a lot of questions about Skirk and there's no way you'll answer all of them. Huh? Oh. Oh wait, that's when we when we told Paimon about the sustainer. I don't know why I couldn't fucking shrunk that simple ass fucking sentence. I'm screenshotting this, by the way. It's fine. Doing anything? Wait, is this the... Oh, this is the correct folder. Oh, okay, let's change it to this. Okay, that's really pretty. This looks like a coastline. Oh, I recognize the drawing on the sand. Wait, isn't that the picture I drew for Paimon? Why is she showing up in Skirk's memories? Why is it showing? Also, guys, every time I see this picture of Sustainer, I cannot stop thinking about the fact that it looks like the traveler on purpose drew the sustainer extra caked up. But recently, someone on the internet I found saying that she looks like balls, and I also cannot unsee that now. Like I don't know how. What is this curve here? Why did they drew it like this? Because Sustainer doesn't have like a weird curve here. She has like a kind of like what Skirk has, like a flowing little thingy here, right? What is this? Why does it curve like this? I don't understand.
I've always thought that even when falling leaves don't come from the same tree, they can still form bonds of kinship when they meet. Like meteors. You both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed your presence, although she hesitated for a moment, she still chose to walk away. And different as
Dude, you know how different this story would be if Skirk joined us at that point? Why? If I think about it, it's not surprising at all. After what happened at the one-man restaurant, it's obvious she prefers to disappear from other people's lives. She hasn't seen Child in years either. I doubt she's ever made a connection with her world of her own volition. What I'm seeing now is a microcosm of her entire life.
Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirk sees herself as a trespasser in this world. She's made a conscious choice to avoid altering its path. But the reason for that decision stems from events much earlier on in her life.
Okay.
Let's keep going. It's still a long way to the source of the river.
Oh, I'm walking on the river.
You now have what it takes to wield immense power. From this day forth, I shall teach you no more.
Dude, so many cool artworks. Let's go. That's what I'm here for.
No one can become a worthy warrior through imitation alone. I have given you fangs and claws. Now, you must learn to hunt.
Okay.
You wish me to travel the world beyond on my own, Master?
Indeed. Make new friends. Embark on your own journey. And piece together a new future from the shattered remnants of your past.
Travel the world
We will
beyond?
still
But
have
she's from.
contact through the abyss. But know this. One day, I will take the life you worked so hard to rebuild and reduce it to ashes. Just like the fire that haunts your mind.
What kind of master are you, Surtalogy? So you train her to become stronger by like doing some really fucked up shit. And then you're like, oh, now go. Have friends. Fucking, I don't know, fall in love. Do cool shit. And then when you come back, I'm gonna fucking destroy all of it. That's great. That's amazing, Surtalogy. Actually, that would fit with his training regimen. Because like, he is all about like, yeah, embrace the fear. Every time you're close to death, you become stronger. Use your emotions to be more powerful. If she fucking if he destroys fucking everything she ever had, that will make her stronger by his definition, I guess. What the fuck is wrong with him?
Why do you do that?
I have told you before. Fear
Yeah,
is the
okay.
catalyst for
Sounds
human
right.
evolution. You have tasted loss. You have known fear so deep it can be felt in the bones. But as living beings, we all have an instinct to detach from that which harms us. And thus pain dampens over time. And the acrid taste of fear becomes but a distant memory. Yet now, I have bestowed upon you the gift of fear eternal. It will drown you in the nightmare of your childhood, or it shall drive you to defeat me, whatever the cost.
Okay. That figure next to Skirk looks familiar. Right, I saw the same figure during the battle against the all-devouring narwhal. Yeah. So was that Surtalogy? Was that... Is Narwhal Phase 2 just us fighting Surtalogy? Is that it?
That is what Skirk's master, the foul Surtalogy, looked like at one point in time.
What is that what it was? At one point in time.
Of course. As a higher being, physical form is a triviality to him. He could appear as a beast, a human, or even a monster that defies description.
Is Cthulhu?
The form you see him in here, clad in abyssal armor, is the one he usually wears when traveling through the stars.
Oh, so Surtalogy is like casually space traveling. Okay. I used to think Surtalogy and Skirk were just master and disciple, like Skirk and child. Now, I see why Skirk chose to distance herself from humanity. Surtalogy told her to put down roots here, while at the same time threatening to destroy whatever life she managed to create.
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps, walk the path he once walked, and somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose.
Okay. So that's what she meant. But I still don't understand why Surtalogy would do that. From what he said, I didn't pick up on a conflict between them. Yeah, but you should have picked up on the fact that that's how he trains people. So there you go.
I'll let you in on a little secret. The real Surtalogy is terrifying. The scope of his power is impossible to understand until you experience it firsthand. It is absolute. The power to crush all things.
Dude, where will power scaling go? It will be so funny. And people will do that, but like imagine in like the end game, I don't know, we fight Surtalogy at some point, because why the fuck not? This all-powerful being, right, and they're calling him now. And someone's like, yeah, I'm gonna use Kaya to kill him. Kaya, yeah, he's definitely able to kill him. Go Kaya. And they will win, because you can't just do that in this game. That'd be really funny. You know, like all-powerful being killed by a guy who rides horses but doesn't have a horse. You know?
Shall we keep going? Let's see. We're about halfway there.
What is this creature? That is what I'm curious about. Oh. Ooh. This must be Skirk when she was a kid. It indeed is. Screenshot that. Save. It's the fourth one.
We've made it quite a ways already. This is Skirk, when she first began training under Surtalogy.
Okay, wait, her clothing, does it look like anything that we guess? I don't know, not really.
I have set your broken wrist. Tomorrow, you're to train twice as hard. No tears this time. Good. Attempting to garner sympathy through tears is a habit of the weak. A pitiful, useless ploy.
Can I ask a question, Master? Why did you save me? I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died. I wouldn't be haunted by that fire all the time. I wouldn't have to go on like this.
That's a fair question.
I saved you because I have a plan for you.
Oh, he looks sick here.
It has been too long since I fought a battle that demanded my full strength, and I hunger for it. Every so-called genius and prodigy I have faced has crumbled like sand underfoot. Before me, even fate bends the knee.
So Surtalogy saved Skirk, trained her to the point like she basically kept almost dying, and it's all because he's fucking bored and he just wants to fight someone. This guy is insane. He's insane.
So, I will teach you everything I know. Train you by whatever means necessary, in the hope that one day you might surprise me.
But I don't want to draw my sword against you, Master.
What you want matters little.
Oh, great.
Among the boundless sea of stars, the cries of the weak are but faint murmurs that disappear into the void. You of all people know that well.
Yes, Master. From that
Damn.
day forward, all she knew was grueling training, emptiness, and fatigue. After some time, her talent bloomed, and she gained control over her emotions, like her master. How should I put it?
Yeah.
It was not that human emotion disappeared from her heart, but that reason came to dictate all she was allowed to feel. I suppose it was at this point that she became the Skirk you know today.
Okay. So Surtalogy saved Skirk from a disaster when she was a child. Never even tried to hide his ulterior motive. I suppose that leaves one final mystery. What really happened with the disaster back then? Surtalogy's final words to Skirk were cold and cruel, but Skirk's reaction made it seem like it was a truth she knew all too well. I have a feeling it all comes back to what happened back then.
We're nearly there. I almost don't want to reach the end. Well, shall we? This is the final stretch.
Okay. Go, 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 go.
These are Skirk's happiest memories.
Yo, happy Skirk? That's impossible. Also, I'm definitely reaching here. But like this outfit of Skirk has a firefly color scheme, and they kept talking about the scorched lands or something. You know, like the scorched earth that Firefly keeps talking. Just saying, just saying.
What a simple and carefree time it was. Wisps of clouds dotted the sky. The sun bathed everything in
Actually, she's maybe a bit
golden
more
light.
blue than like
And when
greenish,
sound
but
filled the
still.
air, not even the shyest of flowers could resist swaying along. This is Skirk's homeland. She was so curious about everything as a child, always skipping school to go exploring instead.
Yeah, we know that.
There was so much to discover. The treasures at the bottom of the sea, the secrets beyond the stars, and that merchant ship packed with adults wearing those strange clothes. Yes, the ship. That was the beginning of the end.
Okay.
It was a
Merchants.
spaceship. When it arrived, the people that disembarked wore smiles on their faces and spoke of friendship. They claimed to be merchants from a neighboring planet, looking to establish trade.
Okay.
Skirk's parents, her relatives, her neighbors, everyone welcomed the newcomers with open arms and allowed them to explore the planet. To them, the visitors were guests and should be treated with hospitality.
Yo, it's the IPC for
No one
I think
had
stop
any
talking about
idea
HSR.
of what was to come. Several months later, an army of unknown origin arrived without warning and carried out a ruthless campaign to destroy everything and everyone on the planet. Skirk had skipped school that day,
Oh.
like so many times before, so she was not caught in the immediate wave of destruction. But when she came home that day, only fire and ruin awaited her.
Dude. Can we give someone a happy backstory?
Countless people cried out to her for help. People she knew and loved. Friends and relatives. The little girl who lived next door. The shop owner with the bad leg. The bad-tempered teacher she had made fun of just that morning.
Every lore-heavy character has the fucked up backstory. Straight up. Everyone. I cannot think of one character that's like lore important that has a happy backstory. You know? Novelette is like questionable because like he can't really fucking remember shit. He was like reborn 500 years ago. But like that's kind of it, right? But it's weird.
Their lives were discarded like worthless trash as the fire consumed one life after another. Skirk was helpless. All she could do was run. And so she did. She kept running until an unexpected figure crossed her path.
Wait, I just
Sir
noticed
Luigi hadn't been there in that moment. The fire would have claimed her life too. And there she would have remained, left to rot in the scorched earth, with no answer as to why any of this was happening.
Wait, I need to look at that picture again. I'm gonna pull it up. Okay, here it is. What is this? It's like coming from her back. Right? I'm not crazy. What is that? I don't... Okay, I don't know what that is, but it's weird. Why did these people destroy her homeland?
Because she and her people were seen as a threat.
Oh,
As
so.
the initial merchant ship explored the planet, they discovered that it hadn't always had the condition to support life. Yet there was evidence of human activity, even during the periods of extreme heat or cold in the past.
Okay.
Further research revealed that, over time, the people of this planet had evolved the ability to adapt to any type of environment or energy source.
Oh, wow.
For that reason, the outsiders viewed them as a potential threat and decided to eliminate them before the threat could rear its head. And so, the army was called, and the so-called danger was wiped from the face of the planet.
Wow. They could have instead allied themselves with these people that can survive anything and have an all-powerful ally. I feel like that would be the smarter decision. That's crazy.
Senseless, isn't it? Deemed a threat because of a gift they didn't even know they had. Perhaps it was their own innocence and kindness that doomed them. But in the end, that was lost to the blaze as well. If those with power get to decide good and evil, then all you can trust in is the sword in your hand. And so, before death could claim her, she ran. She ran and never stopped.
Yeah, now Sutari's threat is quite, yeah.
No one wants to relive their most painful moments. Well, that brings us to the end of the story. This is as far as we can go. Skirk is waiting over there. For both of us. Let's go to her. It's time to fulfill my purpose. And my greatest wish over all these years.
What is this creature? What are you, little creator? Skirk.
So all this, just so you could bring her here?
I have things to say to you. Well, to me.
Oh, so this is... Oh, this is the Skirk with emotions. Because this Skirk cast away her emotions, so this is maybe her maybe.
I want someone to witness our reconciliation, even if it takes an argument to get there. And she is the best choice in this moment.
And you must be...
Her suppressed emotional self.
Yeah,
The
okay.
version of herself she keeps locked in the recesses of her mind, stifled by reason. All those rejected impulses, those discarded aspects of your past selves, they are a part of me now. I am who you used to be. Someone you have refused to face for too long. So, I came to face you instead.
You're wrong. I've faced you all along. And that's exactly why I keep you locked here. Your existence makes me weak. Moments of joy and longing are when we are most vulnerable. Don't forget, it was a penchant for goodness over reason that doomed our homeland in the first place. The vastness of the universe renders everything insignificant. Our feelings most of all.
I mean, that's... in the grander scheme of things, yeah, but...
Even so, learning from the mistakes of the past doesn't have to mean erasing everything. Strip yourself of your so-called weaknesses. Emotions like kindness and empathy, and what makes you any different from the ruthless soldiers who slaughtered our people?
The difference is that I'm doing what is right, what is necessary. I allow you
I
to
don't know
exist,
that.
but with limited
I
freedom.
mean,
That is the greatest kindness I can offer.
you know.
I've shouldered everything you couldn't carry. I rose above the numbness and emptiness, and it was cold, unfeeling reason that brought me this far. It made me who I am. It made me strong.
Skirk does have something on her back. I need to look at this later. I never noticed that.
Is the problem? I want to shoulder those things together on the grand scale of the entire universe. Maybe our feelings are vanishingly small, but why should that mean they don't matter? Emotion gives warmth to the cold expanse of space. It gives meaning to the world around us. Think back to those nights of gazing at the stars, those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think back and let them grant you peace. A brief respite from the pressure you put on yourself.
Oh.
That isn't what we need.
It's exactly what we need. Aren't you curious about why recovering your strength has taken longer than normal this time?
Finally, you get to the important part. That is the only answer I came here to find.
Then look around. Look at your inner world. You cast aside your dreams and curiosity. And in doing so, you lost your original motivation. You severed all connection to who you used to be, so you can no longer draw strength from your past.
That makes sense.
Now, the only things driving you forward are fear and survivor's guilt. But these cannot take you far enough. And so, this river, the source of your strength, grows more polluted by the day.
And you think that means I should seek help from a weak little thing like you?
Your emotional self isn't weak. The fact that she transcended time and broke free from her constraints to come and face you, that proves it.
Thank you for saying that. I knew bringing you here would be the right choice.
Yeah, I just want good for Skirk. I want Skirk to be happy.
To be honest,
Cause she's Skirk.
I'm not here to argue with you. This isn't about who's right or wrong. And in fact, I agree that in order to make it through the wake of that tragedy, we had to distance ourselves from the pain through reason over emotion. But what is right at one point in time isn't always right forever. I know you will never forget that fire. I know the fact that you were the sole survivor fills you with guilt. And I know that among the voices that haunt you, mine is there too. Because deep down, you know that you didn't turn out to be the person you wanted to be. All those unfulfilled hopes are like knives to the heart. want you to hurt anymore. So even if you can't accept me, I hope, at least, that you can let go. I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died. I wouldn't be haunted by that fire all the time. I wouldn't have to go on like this.
Oh, he's breaking.
Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you to survive.
I'm sick of being a kid. There's so many amazing things out there, and I'm ready to see them all.
Yippee! I think.
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dad always sang when we went out to fetch water. Dancing water. The sand along your path is begging for your song and movement. Will you carry this burden with you on your journey? I am not the dancing water, and you are not the burdensome sand. But if this is your wish, then I will carry you with me until the end.
Let's go.
Thank you.
I should be thanking you.
Ooh. Ooh. 2D. What is that black hole in the sky?
Run, Skirk, run! Remember, leave no one alive!
Heed my words, Skirk. Let fear take root in your soul.
Did you survive? Why was it only you?
Skirk, did you become a positive light in this world?
Hey, this doesn't have to be the end.
I always love these 2D fucking cutscenes.
Life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
Oh.
So, you saw my memories then?
Yeah, I told you that a while ago.
I once asked my master if survival of the strongest was the law of the universe. He said no. But in a world without order, those with no moral boundaries tend to be the ones who survive.
What? I don't know. That isn't true strength.
That's why, after hearing his answer, an idea came to mind. An idea that, one day, I would create a new world order. One in which there would never be another tragedy like that fire. One in which power was not the law of the land.
Okay.
But that means I must defeat him. Because my master, Sertologi, is, at the core, a defier of all rules and order.
Sounds like you have your work cut out for you.
Yes. And not just because of the gap in our abilities, but also because I have no reason to see him as an enemy. Although his decision to train me was not made out of kindness, he did everything a master should. He saved my life, taught me the sword and the principles of strength. And for that, I respect him.
Yeah, but he intends to face you in battle one day.
I know. And it's not something I want. But Master never goes back on his word. I have to treat everything he says as a promise. He's no longer into that. But he sends me messages through the abyss every now and then. Most of them are simple greetings, or an answer to one of my questions.
Okay, so Surtal, he just ain't here. He just dipped.
Every time I hear from him, my heart skips a beat. And I wonder if this is the moment where he'll finally appear before me and tear down everything I've built to pieces. Maybe that means I do live in eternal fear, just like he said. Yes, I respect him, but I'm also afraid of him. And for that reason, the pursuit of strength consumes every moment of my life. I don't know what Master has planned, but I have to be ready.
Yeah, I'll help.
Help me? Why? This isn't your fight.
Because if we want to build a world we both want to see, everyone has to be willing to fight for it. If we all do our part, we can make the entire universe a kinder place. True. Dude, this is so pretty. While we're leaving, Skirk gazes into the distant sky. There's nothing else to do here. Should we leave? I guess. Hi, Mom.
Oh, you're finally awake! Honestly, Paimon was gone for like 2 seconds and then she comes back and finds you both unconscious? Oh, you scared Paimon half to death. You're both okay, right?
Yeah.
What does it look like?
It looks stronger than ever.
Only water from the source can cleanse the rot and filth that flows from the past into the future. I taught you to incorporate the experiences from your journey into how you fight. I suppose what happened today will become an inseparable part of who I am.
Okay, so Paimon feels like she's missing some important
Yeah, I
context.
ain't giving you the context, Paimon. That's between me and Skirk.
But whatever. Paimon brought back tons of delicious snacks. Let's dig in.
Yippee! Food.
All right. It's about time we finished what we started.
We're gonna deal with this thief for good, right?
This
Finally.
time, I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But having digested even more power in the meantime,
Yo,
it's going to be tougher than before.
I really thought we're wrapping up here. And that the thief will be like, ooh, Skirk Quest Part 2. But we're doing it now?
The good
Holy
news
fuck.
is, we have no reason to pull our punches this time. So, let's go. Same place as last time.
Alright. Let us go. I really thought we are ending there. That's really surprising. Jump. This should still open. Face me, random guy. Oh shit.
The fog is gone! Wait, isn't that the form the all-devouring narwhal changed into? How come he knows that, too?
That's what the fowl used to look like.
Really? So, you're telling Paimon that giant whale and this guy can both turn into the fowl? How does that work?
Oh, okay, so it wasn't the I'm confused.
It's a subconscious instinct. Any intelligent being who longs for his level of strength is bound to mimic his appearance. It's a natural response after encountering someone as powerful as Master.
Okay, I gotcha.
To them, he represents ultimate power. We know the person before us has encountered Master, And we know he stole a portion of my power. So it's not surprising that he would assume this form.
Yeah, dude. We're hearing so much about Surtology. I feel like Surtology is the final boss. Fuck the heavenly principles. Fuck the whatever Fatui is doing. Fuck the abyss. It's Surtology. Like, he seems like the strongest motherfucker out there. What the hell?
Okay. Oh, the closer Paimon looks, the more intimidating it gets. Nervalette isn't here this time, so it's up to us. He won't have the nerve to steal again after we're done with him. Let's teach this guy a lesson.
Yeah. Paimon, you ain't gonna do anything. But yeah. Blonde serpent's broken edge.
Another star goes out.
Oh, he has different attacks. Oh, I'm supposed to break these?
Annihilate.
Oh wait, I actually have like a different moveset now. Dude, they buffed my fucking Hydro Traveler. Imagine this is permanent. Ow. What's he doing? Skirk is better at breaking this. Skirk is better at breaking this.
Water jet!
Mine to wield.
Let's go. Ooh, another cutscene, yo. Why is the audio so weird? Oh, he caught it.
Haven't had enough of my power.
Why is the audio so weird? Oh.
Well then, let's see how much more of this power you can handle.
She's overloading him with her own power. Damn, that was cool. Yeah, but why was the audio so weird though? I don't know that. What? Also, guys, Conran, not surprising.
Well, have you come to your senses?
You saw that my body was at its limit. So, you deliberately channeled your power into me, knowing that it would destroy my shell from within.
Yeah.
Such power. Such keen battle instincts. So, you must be...
Skirk, Surtology's disciple.
How long has it been? How long has he been away from Tevat?
How do you know all of this?
Hundreds of years.
Who the fuck are you?
Hundreds. Sorry.
It's a lot to take in. I should introduce myself. I am Skofnungar, a friend of your master and one of his followers.
Uh-huh.
This is the first time I've heard your name, Skirk. But hundreds of years ago, I knew you existed. And I knew you would come here.
Hundreds of years ago?
What?
Sounds like you and Master have quite the history. Care to tell us about it?
Of course. Might as well take advantage of a clear head while I can. The story starts a long, long time ago. I was born into a noble family in Conria.
Yeah.
As the eldest son, I was set to inherit our title. But I contracted an incurable illness as a child, and everyone gave up on me. I trained the sword harder than anyone else, defeated all of my peers. But it was all in vain. When other people looked at me, all I saw in their eyes was pity, or a strange glee in my misfortune. Even my parents were just waiting for me to die.
Okay.
Over time, my heart hardened, and I became aimless. That was the point where I met your master, Sir Taloji. We were similar in age, but different in background. He was born in prison, the son of criminals who had been sentenced to death.
Yeah.
He spent his childhood wandering the streets, facing more criticism than the literary works in the Universitas Magistrorum.
Okay.
Yet, he always wore a smile on his face, as if kindness and malice were one and the same, and he could not see the difference. I still remember what he said to me when we first met. You need to fight to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's a losing battle, it should light a fire under you. How can you sit back like this and go down without a fight?
That does sound like something he would say.
He was the first to acknowledge that I was worth something, and he inspired me to keep going. When we sparred together, it was the first time I'd actually felt the thrill of combat. When I was 10, he stole forbidden research materials and managed to cure my illness.
Oh, wow.
It was like there was nothing in this world he couldn't accomplish. When it came to the human form, he was always intent on pushing the boundaries of possibility. But somewhere along the way, I fell behind. My talents were nothing compared to his, and at some point, I realized he had pulled so far ahead, I was too embarrassed to even ask him to spar.
Okay.
After his grand endeavor was successful, he sought me out and said to me,
"This planet no longer holds anything of interest to me.
Oh, damn.
So I'm leaving. But first, I have an offer. I can use a power I have just refined to break the curse of immortality for you."
Oh. Okay.
Your death was once what we worked so hard to prevent. But the immortality you now face is a different kind of pain altogether.
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an infinite amount of time to get stronger. Maybe I'll finally catch up to you one day, and we can spar like we used to.
Are you sure? I cannot say when I will return. Your body, or rather, your soul, might not be able to withstand this curse.
Yeah, he's looking pretty bad.
All I can do is try. After all, a wise man once told me, people need to fight for their own survival.
Wise indeed. Nevertheless, if you grow weary of the pain of immortality and wish to experience a good sparring match before you wither away, seek out my disciple.
Disciple? Never thought I'd hear that word coming from you.
Nor I. But Vtuber said I was destined to find a disciple out there in the universe and bring her to Tibet.
Ah, okay.
You know
The
as well as
visionary.
Vtuber's prophecies are never wrong.
Well, now I'm curious about who this disciple of yours will be.
All Vtuber said was that one day the stars shall bow in her honor.
Oh, that's big. What the fuck does that even mean then?
Sounds pretty impressive.
Of course. Only the most outstanding people would have the right to become my disciple.
I mean, if that sounds like she will be really, really powerful. And as far as we know, Vtuber was never wrong about prophecies and such. I mean, he predicted the flood in Fontaine, right? So, like, yeah.
Still self-assured as ever, I see. But you're not wrong.
I'll be leading them. Oh, and if you are serious about getting stronger, I left you a little gift in the primordial sea. As I've said before, walk whatever path you want. Freedom means even the wicked get to make their own choices.
Are you telling me that the narwhal was there because Surtalogy left it for this guy as a gift? Is that what you...
Waiting for me in the
Bro.
primordial sea was the all-devouring narwhal, already beaten into submission by Surtalogy. In its weakened state, I was able to cut off part of its flesh and sew it into my own heart.
What do you mean?
Your heart? That sounds like torture. How did you even survive that?
Because, of course, I bear the curse of
Oh,
immortality.
yeah, true.
So, you used the curse to turn yourself into a vessel for power. Even with that whale's ability, devouring power like that is not something the human body can withstand. With your body and soul constantly at the breaking point, it was the curse of immortality that sustained you. But that is not the path to strength. You have to pour your heart into it, work for it, dream of it. Instead, you stole something that didn't belong to you, and it backfired.
Uh-huh.
You're
Yeah.
right. I should have known better, but I had already pushed myself to my limits, and he was still miles ahead of me. So I had to take a leap of faith. I miss your master. I miss the days when we were all together, troublemakers without a home. I don't regret the choice I made. But if you'll allow it, I do want to apologize to both of you.
Okay. I mean,
After the beating
yeah.
we just gave you, I think we can call it even.
Yeah, we kind of fucked him up.
You're an interesting one as well. Surtalogy's disciple. That's a lot to live up to. It can't have been an easy experience. I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist, using despair and fear to force you to catch up to him. All the while, standing ever out of reach. We're like mountain climbers in the dark, never knowing how much higher we have to climb, or when we will see the sun again.
Damn.
True. But I made up my mind long ago. No matter how dark it gets, I will not give in to despair. I will overcome it. Besides, after hearing your story, I suspect what Master really wants is not a battle that demands his full strength, but rather a defeat without regrets.
Oh?
He wants to lose?
Since you're his
I mean,
friend,
I guess.
you must have some things in common. First time we came here, when you stabbed me through the fog and stole my power, I felt no emotion coming from that spike. But when you had to devote all your strength fighting me just now. I could feel joy and passion emanating from your blade. It was the joy of a researcher discovering the truth of the world. The joy of an artist uncovering a temple of wonders.
Interesting. I'm certain I didn't express those emotions outright. Yet you were able to read them from my blade. Like a glimpse into my inner world. You're right. That battle brought me an unbridled sense of joy. And my defeat brings me no regret whatsoever.
Okay.
Exactly. I think Master also craves a battle like that. One where his opponent forces him to use all his strength, unlock the extent of his potential, and transcend his own limits. A battle to end all battles, after which all can come to an end, including, perhaps, his life. For that very reason, good and evil are meaningless to him. He has one purpose, one goal, to complete himself. It's one of the secrets to his strength.
Makes sense.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps that is his goal. What a battle that would be. Oh, to witness such a...
Yeah, you ain't witnessing shit, man.
Are you okay?
Too many different kinds of power are surging through my body. The curse of immortality allows it all to coexist, but it does not remove the pain. I won't be able to hold on to my sanity for much longer. What a shame. I would have loved to witness that battle. Sir Delogi once offered to free me from this curse. Now, I must ask that of you, Skirk. Can you release me from the pain?
Can she do that, actually?
I can, but not through death, if that's what you were hoping for. It's not a suitable punishment for your crime. As an alternative, I can take your consciousness, along with all the power you've consumed, and smash it to pieces. The impurities will dissipate, and under the curse of immortality, your mind and body will regenerate. When that process is complete, you will be back to who you were before.
Oh.
No longer tortured by powers you can't control.
Wait, that's like the best option.
But it will be a time-consuming and painful process.
Oh.
The decision is yours to make.
I think he endured a lot of pain. I think he can take it.
I accept. And who knows? Perhaps I'll wake up in time to witness your great battle with Sir Delogi.
Yo, I want to see that battle too, man. Dude, really, Sir Delogi seems so fucking ridiculously powerful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Traveler is nothing in the grander scheme of things, right? We feel like we are the shit, but we're just not, right? I don't even think we could fight like a Archon going full out. We did fight hand in hand with Malvika, sure, but like, it wasn't really like, you know, I don't know, it just feels strange. I feel like we're not as strong as we're supposed to be.
I have faith that you'll be able to stand against him one day. Though, I know it'll be a long and arduous road.
Well, let me talk more about that. I don't want us to be OP, just so we're clear. I do not want us to become overpowered where like no enemy can fucking do anything to us. But I feel like compared to every fucking thing that they're setting up, like Surtalogy, like so fucking powerful that it's incomprehensible, right? Then you have the fucking heavenly principles, right? That guy created the 4 shades. We don't know how strong he is, but the shades can control time and space and other bullshit, even life and death itself. That's pretty fucking strong, right? How are we supposed to compete? There's no competition. We meet them, we die. It's that simple. We need a big power up right now. Like, it's bound to happen soon, and it's not coming. Like, I don't know, man.
If we are climbers in the dark, It appears the dawn has finally broken for me. But your ascent continues. At least, it looks like you are not alone on your journey.
I will reach the top of this mountain, no matter what it takes.
Hell yeah, Skirk.
And you, Skofnunger, will be my witness at the end of all things.
That's finally
Oh,
over.
he disappeared.
Let's get out of here. Huh. At least we don't have to make a mad dash for the exit like last time.
True, Paimon, true. Skirk gazes into the distant sky. There's nothing else to do here. Shall we leave? Can I take a picture? In this? Fuck, I cannot. Best I can do is, I could zoom out. I could hide my HUD. And... and I could... Oh, fuck. Alt, print screen. Oh, wait. Print screen, okay. Let's hope that I don't need to screenshot anything else, and that's all I need. Leave. The ability to hide the HUD is so useful.
We did it! Ah, it's only been a few days, but it feels like forever. Once again, we've proved there's nothing we can't overcome. We're just that awesome.
No, Paimon. You meant to say you're just that awesome. I didn't even break a sweat.
Wow, you sound even more confident than usual. Guess you really have become stronger. Today sure went by fast. It's night already. Oh wait, that reminds Paimon. The stars you mentioned, the ones that died out, are they back now?
Yes. The power Skofnunger stole has been returned.
Okay.
So, the stars have regained their light.
Great! Huh, it's crazy that you even noticed their light was gone. There are so many stars in the sky. If a few disappeared, Paimon definitely wouldn't be able to tell.
Oh.
I suppose it's because I have gazed upon this sky for centuries. The false stars, hanging in the meticulously planned sky, glittering with rotten light.
She's just gonna say it's false. But yeah, we know, so it makes sense. But
It's not
damn.
real. And yet, it is for that very reason that I can look upon it and enjoy the momentary peace it brings.
I'd like to see what it's up like, what's like up there. That is, yes.
Even the most beautiful of bubbles has to burst. We will return to the real universe one day, whether of our own volition or not. Time marches ever forward. Even the innocent and naive will taste life's bitterness. Yet through hardship, we grow until we learn to seize the sands of time for ourselves and uncover our true strength. Though we gaze upon a false sky, its vastness and majesty is palpable. One can only wonder, what is it going to take for kindness to reign supreme in the vast expanse of the universe?
Good question.
This is all going over Paimon's head. But if she knows one thing, it's that the Traveler always finds a way. Ever since we met, she has filled Paimon's days with happiness. No matter how tough things get, she always finds a way to make it better.
I mean, that's like accidental, Paimon. I don't really... My goal isn't to make you happy.
If it's too big a job for one person, then we'll do it with two. And if two's still not enough, then three. We've met so many amazing friends and accomplished so many amazing things. As long as we don't give up, we can make any wish come true.
Exactly.
I suppose when it comes to you, anything is possible. Well, I should be going. Now that my power is no longer isolated from my emotions, I need more practice to get used to it.
When will we meet again? I need to know.
I suppose fate will decide. Maybe we'll bump into each other on the street. Or maybe we'll reunite on a different planet entirely.
Don't say that. I can't wait that long, Skirk.
Regardless, reunions and partings are but passing moments. More than anything, I hope that at the end of this journey, wherever it takes us, we stand in a world reborn. One without war, pain, or forced partings. One where new life can bloom.
Mm-hmm.
Even where there was once nothing but scorched earth. For this, we must all work to become stronger.
Course master. I don't think she would want me to call her that.
Goodbye, traveler. Remember your training. Make sure to put it to use.
Goodbye, Skirk. Please come back soon.
Is it just Paimon, or is she being nicer than before? We definitely count as friends after all that, don't you think?
I hope.
Hey, what do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars. Come tomorrow, we can continue our journey. Oh, and since Paimon treated you to that super nice meal at Wanmin restaurant,
Oh my
it's about time
god.
you return the favor.
I'm on. You never mentioned that I owe you. Dude, that was a really fucking good quest. Holy fuck. Way longer than I thought it would be, actually. Oh wait, we have the item. An Abyss Crystal, a gift from Skirk to you. When worn, it can be used in your sleep to dream mirror with her. To find the culprit, Skirk used this crystal once more to revisit certain scenes. I'm curious. Oh, I can look at the pictures. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. What is it? And her guitar? Wait, as in I can play it? Oh. Wait, that's really cool. After completing Skirk's rigorous training, you and she compiled a summary of your experiences, documenting your relentless efforts and her grueling trials. Oh. Huh. That's nice.
The abyss is like the world's
That's really
shadow.
cool. Wow.
It's always there, and it will never perish.
Dude, that was actually such a good fucking quest. Leave it to Skirk to have a banger fucking quest, man.
I like the
Leave it to her. Wow. That was sick. I really feel like Hoyo is really stepping up with storytelling recently. That was like, how long have we... It's like almost 3 hours. No way, it was... Damn, that's actually way longer than I thought it would be. Okay, before I finish off, because we're not gonna be here for much longer, I guess we can check this. Oh, it's these things. They're like, sure, we can do them on stream. Fuck it. Yeah, this event is like okay. It's nothing insane. It's just we unlocked these, that's what has unlocked, and these are not particularly exciting. What is the weasel? If you cannot chase the fruiting weasel away within 2 actions, or if the end point of your planned path is next to the fruit, will flee and reappear on a random grid square. And I'm supposed to chase them away? Okay. How does one chase away the weasel? So I'm supposed to do this then, or? Or no? I'm not sure. I'm sorry, I really don't understand this. Oh, I'm supposed to do 2 of these? Oh, I can connect the weasel to as a fruit. Okay. Wait, no. We'll do it like this. This should work, right? There we go. Alright. There we go. Peak gameplay. Amazing event. Nothing you've seen before. Bro, the combos are going crazy. I'll leave that one alone. It's 120. We need a little bit more. So I can end at any point, right? Because I can't do it. You can end your gathering early. But like, can I just leave? Oh, finalize. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's one more. Let's just do this one first. Okay, more weasels. Wait. Dude, what a combo. What the hell? Absolutely insane. Wait, no. Peak gameplay, honestly. Yeah, we totally need more events like these because they're so interesting. Don't you think? It's so cool to watch this. I've never seen a cooler event in my life. This is all I ever wanted and more. I can't really do much here, so I'll just go down here. I mean, sorry, that is because it is just TFT. Like that's just it. It is just TFT here. There's no difference at all. It's at least a little bit more fun than whatever this is. Like, what the fuck is this, man? Okay. Yippee, we can end. That's all right. Yeah. I don't know, did they like increase the thingy? Can I get more points in this or no? Ah, 2 more days, we gotta wait. Oh, alright. I already did this, right? Yeah, I got everything I could. Oop. Do we have a standard Pullman, maybe? Perhaps? No? Sad. Truly sad. Okay, let me quickly check. I assume I cannot get any of these today, right? No, tomorrow I can farm those though. So that's good. That's good. Alright. So that's gonna be it for me for today. I don't really have anything else I can do. And I don't know how much time I have. So I don't know when you will see me again, but it will be someday. So for now, bye-bye. Nobody's live, right? Wait, let me check quickly. Is any of the friends live? No? No. Okay. So anyway, bye-bye.